Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Today we are going to be talking about something that every single one of us has experienced sometime in our life. I guarantee it. It's all about body pain, physical pain. It could be a physical pain that we have, shoulders, legs, feet, or it can be something internal, abdominal pain, or an autoimmune, something to do with the thyroid. We're going to be exploring the physical body pain, body ailments, fatigue. And what's so interesting about body pain when we explore it from a spiritual lens is it's more difficult for us to see that body pain is happening because of me, not to me. Because our physical body is so real, we feel that our physical body, we are a victim of it. Life is happening to us. We are a victim of it. But today, in Mattain style, we are going to look at the spiritual expression of body pain and look at it from the egoic body, the mental body, the emotional body, and physical body, so we can calibrate to our full, unconditional, whole worthiness, freedom, and happiness. Let's go. Welcome to Mattain. Attain the life that you desire. I am Manal, and I am so excited to explore this podcast, episode number 13, all about body pain. The May theme has been everything body, and I have grown so much, and so has everybody. The feedback has been astounding, how much everybody has been growing from our conversations that started off on body image and self-image and intuitive eating, which I call now eat to love, bad habits, and today, body pain. Body pain, we all experience a form of body pain. So let's explore how we can use our bodies to calibrate to the wholeness of who we are. Keep the feedback coming. Leave me a comment. Tell me how you feel. How has this allowed you and enabled you to shift how you feel, think, believe about your body? Before we get started, anxiety induces a lot of physical pain. With anxiety, there's a lot of physical expressions. Anxiety is a fear that is unknown. Do you need to live with anxiety? Absolutely not. So go now to my website and download my mini course, www.mattain.me/anxiety. Download 10 steps to letting go of anxiety and start this exploration so you can calibrate to the beauty, the truth, the wholeness, the freedom, the love that you naturally are. So let's get started. Body pain. As I said in the preamble, it's much more difficult to see the spiritual relationship with body pain because it's something that feels like it's happening to us. That when our foot hurts, our knee pain, shoulder pain, something happens to our hands, it feels like it's happening to us. It feels like we aren't in control, that we are victim to something bigger, maybe victim to our bodies, maybe victim to our life journey, maybe even victim to the universe. But in my approach, the Mattain philosophies, we recognize that everything that happens, there is a whole body connection, a whole body connection. And we can talk about so many different reasons. We can talk about law of attraction. We talk about the oneness and the unity of who we are. We can talk about the wholeness of the universal experience. But ultimately, our whole body is the expression of the ego, the egoic. This is where we hold our beliefs. So what do we believe about ourselves, about our body. It's our mental thoughts, what we think about, how we're thinking, what we're processing about our body, ourselves, our pain. It's our emotional body, which is the expression of feelings, happiness, joy, frustration, anger. And it's the physical body, the physical expressions. So body pain is a physical expression. We are feeling it in our physical body. It could be numbness, it could be sharpness, it could be pain, it could be anything. It hurts. Body pain means something that does not feel pleasant. So the first question that I asked, and it sort of explored within myself. So why do we have body pain? What does our body pain tell us? Our body pain tells us that we are human. We are human. Having an expression of pain and physical pain is part of being human and on the human journey. But then if we start to talk about it more on an emotional level, so the physical body pain, what does it say? It says we're human, but there's a physicality to us, that there's a physical sensations. Now, every physical sensation is also accompanied by an emotional sensation. So the emotion might be sadness. There can be struggle, feeling of bad. There can be anger, frustration. There's a lot of negative emotions that we might feel. So let's get an example. My foot hurts. So there's a physical numbness or a pain, a sharp tingle, whatever it might be. And the emotion might be a frustration, a sadness. So again, we're deconstructing the key lime pie and seeing how are these different expressions of our body. And then the mental body. What does this say? It might say that I'm tired. I'm just so tired. It might say that I'm suffering. Not being able to walk on my foot is a suffering. It could be a struggle. Not being able to walk indicates that I'm not capable. So here are some of the thoughts that we're talking about, that when we have body pain, so you can start to see the whole body connection. The physical foot hurts. There's a pain. There's a numbness. There's a tingling. And then there's a frustration, a sadness, a feeling of not being whole. And then those thoughts are, I'm in struggle, I'm suffering, I'm not whole, I'm not good enough. And then the beliefs, I'm mixing some of these thoughts with beliefs, and the belief of not being capable. My foot hurts, I'm not capable of walking. My foot hurts, I'm not good enough to play the sports that I want. My foot hurts, I'm unhappy and I can't do the things that make me happy. I enjoy walking in the woods. I enjoy playing soccer. I enjoy playing basketball, and I can't do these things. So this body pain, although there's a physical sensation, we just created a very strong storyline that the four bodies are heavily involved in. Let's try an autoimmune, something to do with maybe your stomach, your thyroid, something internal. So your body isn't working for you, and there's physical pain, the physical pain. So again, what's the emotion? The emotion might be sadness, it might be anger, frustration. So again, a lot of those low vibrations because I'm not well. So then what's the storyline in the mind, the mental body, is that life is hard. It's not fair. I am a victim. I'm a victim to life. I'm a victim to my body. Might be that I'm trying so hard and life is a struggle and thus nothing's happened. So again, an autoimmune, that's a physical internal ailment, or your foot hurting, which is a physical external pain. There is more than just the physical pain. There's emotional stories. There's our emotional feelings. There's mental stories that go with those, and then beliefs. And all of those beliefs, there was a common thread that we can see. That not having this pain or having this illness or having this autoimmunity, I'm not good enough. I'm not whole like everybody else. There is something in me that is broken. So what is that? We are not worthy. I am not worthy. There's something about my body that makes me unworthy, not good enough, not whole. Or I can't do what I want to do. I can't run, I can't walk, I can't travel, I can't work, I can't do. I'm not free. There's something that's controlling my desire for freedom. Or this is the things that make me happy. I love to do X, I love to do Y, I love to do Z, and I can't do it because of these ailments. I'm not happy. I'm not connected to love. So do these sound familiar? For those of you that follow and listen, we just explored how our physical body pain, autoimmune, point to the unconditional three. Our lifelong human journey to reach a place of unconditional worthiness, freedom, and happiness, love, joy, peace. Put in the word that you're looking for. So many distortions to the word love. So worthiness, I say it completely. Freedom, I say it completely. And happiness, love, joy, peace. I usually use a bunch of these different words because there's a lot of distortions with those words and everybody has different meanings of what it is. But our body is a beautiful conduit to allowing us to recognize the whole stories from the four bodies that we might carry. And we're carrying it about our bodies, about our life journey, and about life as a whole. So when you stop and take a pause and look at what is your physical ailment, what is your health issue, what is it that you sort of will say, what's my body pain? What am I struggling or suffering in with? You could start to take a wider lens. So I'm going into the antidote. Is once you recognize that the body pain is also a catalyst and an opening for you to recognize and become empowered and to have a greater understanding of how you see your body, your life journey, and life in general, that's really powerful and empowering. So what's the antidote to body pain? First step is be curious. Open yourself up to the recognition that body pain, health, everything to do with the physical is another big clue, another big piece that can empower you to understand how you feel about yourself, your life journey, and life, and empower you to have a story that enables you, empowers you, that frees you, that allows you to align with the unconditional three. So first of all, this is excitement. Oh, I just learned how I can use my body to allow me to have a greater, deeper understanding of myself and to grow and expand. So step one is be curious. Step two is awareness. What is your body telling you? So we just walked through two different examples of the autoimmune and the foot. So let's talk about what is the physical sensation. Stop and just sort of become aware of the physical. Just separate the emotions, the mental stories, and the beliefs, and just see what are the physical sensations that you have. Like, ooh, that's pain. Well, what does that pain feel like? Stabbing? Feels numb, feels like tingling. Just look at the physical sensations for just the expression of the physical sensations. Then once you start to become comfortable with those physical sensations, step up and say, what are the emotions that I couple with those physical sensations? So once I allow myself to have my lens is wider. So the first lens is just the physical sensations. What is it that I'm physically feeling? What is my physical body expressing to me? Then you open your lens a bit more and say, well, what is that I associate with my emotions? So if I opened up my lens and I allowed my emotional body to start talking, what would my body say? It might say, oh, I'm sad. I'm angry. I'm tired. Tired is an emotion, Frustrated. And start to be curious of the coupling of the physical sensations with your emotional expressions. Start to be curious and interested and intrigued. Don't overindulge in the physical feelings or the emotions. Just become aware of it, curious as an observer. Then once you're comfortable with your emotional expressions and the physical sensations, let's jump up to the mental story. Oh, I'll never be able to walk again. Oh, I'll never be able to be like I was before. These limiting thoughts, these stories. Oh, when I was X, this happened to me and now I expect it to happen to me again. Projections of things from the past into the future. Start to watch what the stories look like. Do they feel good? Do they feel bad? Watch how the stories are coupled with your emotions. What came first, your emotion or your thoughts? It's one of my favorite meditations and talks is what came first. So start to watch the thoughts and the limiting thoughts that you have about your body and your ailments and your health. Because ultimately we are powerful beings. The human body is a miracle. When you focus on the miracle that the human body is, and then open up your lens a bit more and go to the egoic body, and start to recognize what are the beliefs that your physical sensations, your emotions, and your mental thoughts have formed. Or maybe the beliefs likely formed the mental expressions, the emotional feelings, and the physical sensations. But watch the relationship. What do you believe about the body? I believe I am broken. I believe I cannot. I believe that my body is X. I believe that my thyroid is Y. I believe that my stomach is Z. Start to watch your beliefs. And if you're ready for a shift, let go of limiting beliefs that I am X. And this X has anything to do with your physicality. What we want to calibrate to is I am, which is the universal truth. I am a miracle. My body is a miracle. The human journey is a miracle. My life journey is here for me to grow and expand. I am here to learn. My body is an amazing vessel to allow me and enable me to learn. So start to see whether I am hurt, I am in pain, my body is weak, I cannot do, how that feels versus the truth and the belief. I am worthy, I am free, I am happiness, I am joy, I am a human on this human journey, and everything I experience is here towards my growth and expansion. If I can widen my lens and start to become curious and aware of the expressions of my four bodies, I can start to dissociate from the physical pain and start to recognize that the body, the emotions, the thoughts, and the beliefs are here to allow me to grow and expand and to calibrate to my full worthiness, my full happiness, my full freedom. How exciting and empowering is that? Recognize your attachment to the physical and move into your connection with the truth of the universal I am. And then watch as you transform to that empowering thoughts of I am, my body is a miracle. I am worthy, I am free, I am love, and my body's expressions is just teaching me how to calibrate to that truth. Watch how the thoughts start to become more empowering and the emotions start to become hopeful. And then maybe happy, and then maybe love and excitement. You can even feel the emotional, vibrational sensations that I'm expressing shift when we started in the beginning to now. Watch your emotions. Watch them calibrate to excitement, joy, bliss, and happiness for the human journey and for your human body. And then the physical pain will slowly start to diminish, and you'll be moving into freedom, into worthiness, and to love. Trust your journey. Trust your body and what it's telling you. Trust whatever you were born into and the lives that people were talking about as born, unable to do X, Y, and Z. And see whether that can be seen as from the very beginning in your life journey, you were meant to understand life in a bigger, deeper way, that you had desires. That from the beginning of your life, you had the opportunity to recognize that you're worthy for being as you are. Not for your body, not for your strength, not for your hair color, not for your wellness and your health, but for the spirit and the truth and the beauty of who you are. The body is an amazing, amazing tool that is a proxy for how you feel about yourself, your life journey, and the universe. Start to break down the expressions of your four bodies, your physical body, your emotional body, your mental body, and your egoic body, to recognize that all of these expressions are leading you to the unconditional three. Your full worthiness, freedom, and love, happiness, joy, and bliss. Recognize that every physical sensation can guide you to calibrate to this truth. The truth is that we are amazing. We are on this human journey. The human journey is meant to be enjoyed, to find the love, the freedom, and the worthiness. And use your body to get there. I hope that today's podcast gave you some insight to understanding your body and anything that you're going through. I hope that it allowed you to lean into compassion and find the growth and the expansion in every physical, emotional, and mental sensation. This is the end of the May series, so I hope you go and watch the body image, self-image, eating bad habits, and now body pain, and just really see how you can calibrate back to the truth of who you are, which is absolutely beautiful, worthy for being you. You do not need to look for your purpose. You are your purpose. You do not need to do anything to be worthy. You are worthy. You are beautiful. You are loved, and you are free. This is the Mattain mission for everyone to calibrate back to this truth. So I hope this podcast led you here. I hope you explore my other podcasts and join me in June, where we will be discovering and exploring everything about emotions. So happy to see you here. Thank you. As I invited you at the beginning of this podcast, go to my website, www.mattain.me/anxiety to sign up for my anxiety course, 10 Steps to Letting Go of Anxiety. Sign up for the newsletters. Join me on Insight Timer, on YouTube, on Instagram. Be part of this amazing journey where we collectively calibrate to the truth and the beauty of who we are. My love, always.